Hello everyone and welcome to Panda Talks Football. So we are back with another episode Barcelona News Roundup. So let me start the video. First of all, there is an important development in Nico Williams to Barcelona transfer. The most reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano reports Barca present contract proposal to Nico Williams' agent in a new meeting. As revealed last week, Barcelona wanted to be fast on Nico Williams' personal terms and they met his agent. The meeting between director Deco and Nico's agent took place in Zaragoza. As Gigantes FC reports today, Barcelona have presented a long-term deal proposal, wage structure and several details to advance fast. Hansi Flick, Deco, President Laporta all want Nico as Barca didn't bid for Amado Onana to save budget. Timing remains crucial point as Barcelona know Premier League top clubs are interested. The release clause remains 58 million. And Barcelona still needs financial fair play approval in order to proceed. So watching the other associated news, I think it is time that all Barcelona fans can take the signing of Nico Williams to Barcelona as granted. Yes, Barcelona fans, it is actually happening. Many sources are very optimistic about Nico Williams to Barcelona deal, and this guy is coming to Barcelona to cook all clubs in Spain, including Real Madrid obviously. The next news is, which is controversially a good news for Barcelona fans, that is, Sergi Roberto says goodbye to FC Barcelona. According to Mundo Deportivo, he has decided to no longer wait for the club to register him and is now considering joining the Premier League club. Thank you Sergi Roberto and good luck for your future, but we still think that it is actually the goal in the remontada which prolonged his career at FC Barcelona. He should have left FC Barcelona way earlier. But anyways, we shouldn't hate on him because he's our legend eventually. But his career is a perfect example of the fact that you should leave football before football leaves you. Before I move forward, if you are enjoying the video, kindly subscribe to this channel so we can enjoy the beautiful game of football together. The next report comes out of Sport regarding our star boy Ansu Fati. It reports that Hansi Flick's staff is carefully managing Ansu Fati with a specific plan tailored to improve his physical performance. During an open media session on Friday, Fati was seen following a different routine than his teammates during the initial warm-up and stretching exercises. While the rest of the team did the same exercises together, Fati worked separately with Rafa Maldonado, the field physical trainer, and German Fernandez, the gym and strength trainer. Julio Torres and Pepe Conde are also closely monitoring the progress of Ansu. According to a previous report by Alex Pintanel, Flick is surprised by the physical strength of Ansu Fati. Now all these reports point in the same direction, that Hansi Flick really trusts Ansu Fati. He's finally getting the attention he deserves, which he never got under Xavi Hernandez. And I do not know why, but my heart says that next season is going to be a breakthrough season for Ansu Fati and he won't be injured as often as he had been in the previous seasons. And for your information, the last time my heart said something was that Spain is gonna win the Euro 2024. So you can actually be confident. Next, we have a report coming out of Roger Torello that despite the other controversial reports in the media that Vitor Roque has been stripped of his shirt number, he reports that Vitor Roque himself accepted that his shirt number should be given to Lamine Yamal without yet knowing if he will be registered or will end up in another team. That shows a good character of this guy, Vitor Roque. And I really want FC Barcelona to count on him and give him at least a chance for one season at FC Barcelona, because it is going to be very shameful to sign him with less salary as was being provided to him from the other clubs. He opted for us over other clubs over money for the passion of this club. Pushing him out of this club would just be disgraceful. FC Barcelona should really give him a chance for at least one season. And I believe that he has a lot of potential, which was never seen by Xavi Hernandez, but I think for Hansi Flick he can be very fundamental to his project with his runs and work rate. Next, I want to share with all of you that Hansi Flick has finally broken his silence and gave first press conference as Barcelona's manager. He made the following statement. First, he said that what I am seeing in the first training sessions, it's unbelievable. Thank you to La Masia. He further added, since the first team I coached in my career, my goal was to coach Barcelona. We want to give everything we have to take this club to the next level. We will do everything possible. He even said, I studied the Dutch football school and everything related to Johan Cruyff. Now, with all due respect to the previous Barcelona managers, I must say this is one of the best press conferences I've ever heard from our manager, a very encouraging one. And the thing which surprises and inspires me the most that this guy is actually betting on La Masia, which is something which is coming as a surprise because when he came firstly, I thought he would be prioritizing and asking for many German players signing. But the fact that he prioritizes the interest of the club over his own personal interest is actually very impressive for all of us Barcelona fans. And just like every other one, I cannot wait to see Hansi Flick ball in the preseason and the coming season. Let FC Barcelona cook under Hansi Flick next season. And finally, an entirely new transfer saga has started linking Dani Olmo to FC Barcelona. Firstly, Mundo Deportivo reported that FC Barcelona wants both Nico Williams and Dani Olmo. While it came as a surprise to everybody and it wasn't reliable at first, but now many of the reliable journalists have come for this regard. Firstly, Ferran Martinez stated, FC Barcelona has made a firm offer to Dani Olmo consisting of a 6-year contract and a total of around 60 million in fixed and variable payments to Leipzig. Olmo representatives have convinced Leipzig to extend his release clause for a few more weeks. Gerard Romero, things are happening man states the July 20th deadline for Olmo could be extended if a firm offer is made for the player. The game has begun. This negotiation does not affect the Nico Williams operation at all. The club is working on signing both players and needs more time. And finally, the ever-reliable Fabrizio Romano has just stated, Dani Olmo's release clause is set to expire tonight with no club triggering it. The relationship between RB Leipzig and Olmo's camp remain very good and the club will be open to letting him go in the coming week. He can still leave for less than 60 million. Coming out of Fabrizio Romano, the long-awaited target's finally been linked to FC Barcelona, according to many reliable journalists. And just imagine if he comes to FC Barcelona. I know this just feels too good to be a Barcelona fan. The entire cost of both Nico Williams and Dani Olmo is going to extend up to 120 million. Both are 60 million. And then we also have to sign a pivot. But just imagine these players playing together at FC Barcelona. A dream for every Barcelona fan. Anyway, let's wait for the confirmation. Finally, as always, Visca el Barça.